been literally 3 minutes.
A trail of destruction.
And they're already gone.
Look at this. There's ants everywhere inside this beautiful little conservatory, and there's ants everywhere, and this has been going on for months and months and months. This used to be underneath this conservatory and the ants have excavated it out. But we're going to show you what product we use to get rid of ants internally and externally, because it's one thing to kill your internal ants, but where have they come from? They're garden ants, black garden ants. Where do they live? In your garden. So these ants have stemmed from outside at some point. If we look out here, you can see there's a little trail of them coming across here. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow these trails, and we're going to find where we can find frass on the outside, which is basically what they've dug from underneath the ground and kicked out behind them basically. So this nest is going to be huge, because the other thing that's happening inside here, just inside this door, that's where they keep their household waste rubbish bin. And obviously the ants this year, I've got one on them now, the ants this year haven't found it yet. But as soon as they do, all it'll take is one ant to get through wherever the little hole is underneath there, find the bin, that's their food source, and then they go back, tell all their friends, and then 10 come back, 100 come back, 1,000 come back and try and rob your bin. So let's show you what we're going to do. We're going to use this product. You can buy this off our store. Awesome stuff, absolutely amazing stuff. So it contains an IGR, which basically, if we can get that back to the queen, the IGR, the insect growth regulator, will mean that basically the eggs that she lays won't function. Okay, but the other things in it, there are 3 active ingredients. The insecticides in there are organic based, I believe, and you'll see this in it. Just watch this when we start using it. So this is how simple it is. You want to put your nozzle setting on the spray. Okay, so, and then the way we do it, because you don't want to forget a little bit of it, and basically whenever you see the ants, or you see a trail of ants, or you see the frass, just give it a bit of a soaking. Try and get underneath places. Look at the effect it's having on the ants immediately. Look. Not like that, do you guys? You can even use a nice little technique like this that I've developed. Like a snail. I've just noticed here, talking about trails, look, they're going up and down this glass, look. See them all? So I'm going to go and give it a spray in there. I wonder what that's so interesting up that bit.
There's a false widow spider there.
Oh yes. Well, you know what, Rick? You can use this on false widow spiders as well. In fact, you can film it from there and we'll see what effect it has on it.
Right there, it's not in focus. Did it go?
Hit it straight away. See all them cracks around that window. And basically, once this has dried, this will carry on working. So basically, every time an ant goes across it, it will be picking up the insecticide, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the nest. Really want to do this, not when you've got the flying ant problem, because the flying ants, they're going out of the nest, never to return. What you want to do is wait till that's calmed down and then treat your ants. You can treat it while it's happening, but it's a lot more efficient to do it while the flying ants aren't leaving the nest. So let's carry on. Let's get these ones outside now. So again, we can see here, you can see the frass that's come out. You can see down there. So we're going to give this a blast as well. Now obviously this insecticide will get washed away if you have massive downpours. So what we always do is, if you've got a bit of an overhang like that, get underneath it, let the sprayer do what it needs to do, and that'll be dusting under there and where you want it to be, look. Because remember, this will carry on working as a residual insecticide for up to 12 weeks. Oh! Shit, where's it gone? There it is, there it is. Yeah, that's one very
False widow.
dead false widow. Pretty certain it's a false widow. It's literally just dropped down out of the sky. Yeah. Yeah, he's a goner. Or she's a goner, don't know which.
And look at all this. It's been literally 3 minutes
A trail of destruction.
and they're already gone.
And I'll show you, Rick, what I'm going to do on this doorstep whether it actually gets into the bin. So, again, try and get it under the step. Underneath there. Down the cracks and crevices along the back.
It'll even kill that woodlouse.
It will, but
Yeah,
he's doing no
not
harm.
doing any harm, is it?
So the other place to kind of try and treat as well is if you've got any gaps in between slabs and places like that. If you see ants going in and out of it, that's going to be connected to their nest, and that's what we remember. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the insecticide back to the nest. Okay, so there's a queen. There's a queen. Look, she's the bigger one. So she's a queen. Let's have a look. That's how quick it is. Look. In fact, she was been mated. She was literally been mated. There's a little male king on the back, look. And like I was just saying, I'd seen her come out of one of these cracks. So
It's the last night stand.
yeah. Yeah, he thought he was having a good day, didn't he, that ant? This is what an ant's nest looks like in your grass, in your lawn. But usually we could spot treat this. But you know what? You can't use this on bees. No one should be killing bees ever. So I'm not going to spray that because you've got all these tiny little flowers around it. Some kind of heather, I think, or not heather, clover. Clover, isn't it? So I'm not going to treat that one because the bees will be coming to feed on that, and then they'll get the insecticide on them, take them back to their colony and kill the colony off, and we do not want that. So don't treat that, but in a normal grass lawn, that would be fine with this product.
Basically, don't be spraying it on flowers thinking you're doing the right thing.
This is the law. The label is the law with any insecticide or rodenticide or any pesticide, basically. Always read the label and abide by it. Here you are then. Here's the proof. There you go. That's 24 hours later. Literally 24 hours since we were here yesterday. The sun's been a shining and there ain't an ant in sight. You know what to do. Right, let's go.